Hello guys, my name is Mohammed and I'm being pursuing masters and also I had completed my bachelor's in computer science. I've been working as a letter developer and now I moved toward data science. Right now I'm trying to make a YouTube channel and meanwhile I'm trying to recall my um, SQL programming. Also also I want like to someone with me gain some knowledge and hopefully I this might be helpful for someone. So let's start. In the previous video, we have seen so many things, and for reference, I'm using Gig for Gigs to study and to recalling everything. Let's say, so let's start with let's recall some of the concept again. Um, so SQL full form is structure query language, which used to interact the relational database, mainly used to manage data. And whether you want to create, delete, or update or read data, SQL provides command to perform these actions. So basically, with the help of SQL, you are telling uh, database that I want to do this type of operation. Please do it for me. Then this is the way we here we can like create database. Then use query is basically to like if we use this we have seen yesterday this thing that use is used for like to say database I want to work with this data this database. Then there's a create table, insert table, select table. We will gonna focus this thing into the next video, but for now we are just revising things. Okay, let's say why we learn SQL. Obviously to take a job. No, SQL we are learning for uh, communicating between database which requires language, and you learn language to communicate with people. Here we are communicate with database. Lame joke, but it's true. Let's go. Let's go. So yesterday we see the select statement, what we have done. Our we have covered all these topics yesterday. Okay, let's start with one. Uh, First, we see the select specific columns. Uh, we had done this. Then all columns, which means star. All mean star means all specific column. It means column name to retrieve it. Then we see the distinct keyword. Then having its it should be where somewhere where clause. Oh yeah. Then we see the where clause, which is like which is used to create a condition into the SQL query, like the condition what exactly you want to do. You want to make SQL to do. Then having is alternative way of where, but having works with group by. Um, so basically, you cannot use where clause with group by. So for that, we have to use having, then order by to sort data be like not sort. Yeah, you can say sort data ascending or descending in order, and how you want to see your data. Now let's move to insert into. Before insert into, I want to specify that we had used Shakila database, which provide by MySQL. So for that, you can go and search for Shakila database here, and you can download installation here, and then download Shakila database from here, like from the zip file, install it. It will gonna uh, comes into your workbench or whatever software you are using, like MySQL software you are using to communicate with database. Now, mhm, let's go to what we are looking at. We went to look insert into, but before that, I want to show you this command: create table, drop table, rename table. So based on this, we will gonna use insert, delete, and update statement. Because in Shakila, it's already relational database which contains a tight couple relation. So to update uh into the table, it's bit tricky for now. We're gonna do it later on. Let's start with create table first. To create table, you just have to specify what. Okay, so let's say create table. Creating a table, one of the most important steps of building database. Yes, because tables is the one which holds the information. Create table is a command in SQL, which store including table name, column names, data types, rules such as not null, primary key, and check. But let's copy this command from here, and then I am I am I am using MySQL Workbench. Before that, use run this command before, or let's create one more file. Uh, let's get one more file over here. For this is second session. This is second session. Okay, now I want to create the table, but I don't want to use Shakila for this. Let's use project, I guess. Is there any tables in projects? No. So let's use project. So here I'm going to, and for your conveniency, I'm going here, and I am trying to say, wait, uh, okay. So we did it. We did it. We did it. Now I want to specify what database I want to use. So for that, I'm going to use project database, and then control enter to run it. Now see, I am into the project. There are no there are no tables into the project database. For that, I will going to run this. I'm not using this exact command, but okay. So we can use this exact command. Okay. Okay. Let's run this command. Okay. What I did is, okay. Here, what is doing? I'm telling SQL that create table. Let's just type it. Type it. I want to create. Okay, my bad. Create table. I'm telling the database to create a table into the database, and I want to give the here it says customer. I want to say information details. Um, details. details, or let's say hmm, hmm, let's say customers only, which is very convenient though. Customer, customer, so customers. Then we have to specify some parameters here. So the parameters are basically the column names which we will gonna specify uh right? Before that, I want to focus here. I want to make a focus here. Primary key. So the definition here, the of primary key is the unique key which cannot be duplicate uh, in the in 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 the column of that table. So this is what I'm specifying. So customer ID cannot be repeated or duplicate. This is what it means. So here I'm using this. Then in MySQL or in SQL language there is no such string things. Here we have where care. So where are, so it's where and then characters, and here I can specify 50 characters. This it's mean. So I'm just copying this thing. Here. Okay. So see here, this is in capital letter. I'm using small letter. It doesn't matter. Let's control and then table. This has been. It should create the table. Let's see. Refresh this and then see we have this table now. And right now the table should be empty. So what we have learned before, the select statement. So what I can do is I can use select statement to see my table. Select star, select all the things which is from from customers. Fetch me all the columns which are in the customers table. I say run it. Ta-da! We have this customer ID, customer name, last name, country, age, and phone number. But we didn't insert any value yet, so it's empty. We are learning. We are right now learning things. The same thing I can do from here, and then there should be something add or something edit. There should be something. Hmm. Well, look at this. So yeah, I can go from here. I can insert value directly from here, but I don't want that. I'm wanting to use insert query to insert, because we don't want to use software. We want to use queries like software. It's just to learn, not to use queries as queries is it's all in to be used. Yeah. That's great too. Then we have now created table successfully and use this command. Okay. And right now the cable, all these things we have seen right now. Let's say creating database, null, primary key checks, and all this stuff. Now, for convenience, and this uh video should mm, not go longer. So for that, I'm using. this thing. And before that, I want to check one thing. Okay, everything is good now. I'm using this. So what is going on? I am I want to insert some values in this column, and this is the way I can use. I can do to insert. Uh, you can say to insert the values into the columns. Okay. Let me run this first, and then okay. So here there is no customers. There is customers now, and then enter. Okay. Cannot integer. Uh, so it's wrong. Cost. I have to use cost. So I'm not using cost right now. Let's just do. mm, Okay. Okay. Hmm, How can I do this? For simplicity, I don't want this, this, and here not comma as well. This, then this, then this. I'm not going to specify phone as well because I'm not using it. Let's run this now. So the command has been run successfully. Now what I'm doing to this, I'm just running it. See, we have now all the information based on this, and I remove the phone numbers. It takes that thing as null. Hmm. Okay, but now we have to learn this insert, insert query, how this query works, and there are different ways to work with insert. First of all, let's go to to SQL tutorials, then insert into. Now insert into, there should be couple of ways to insert. Okay. mm, mm, Insert data into all columns. This method used when you want to insert data into all columns of the tables without specifying column names. Very simple, provide this, but if you want to insert without specifying the column names, that for that it should be in the same order that the columns are defined in the table. So it should be same order and same data type as well. um, let's go and use this template, this syntax which we had used right now. Else we can do what we can do is, mm, 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 I should write this. Let's say insert into customers. I spelling right? Okay, customers. Then I'm not specifying the the column names. What I'm doing is I'm using values. Then what it says, same order and same data type. So let's say it's 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so I mentioned primary key. What happen if I use same primary key to insert a new data? Let's say. I mean, it's 5. Then I'm gonna give this like Muhammad. Then let's specify some Kush. Then specify what I have to specify last name, customer name, last name, country, India, India, and then I should be capital. Then my age is 25, and I want to give phone number as well this time. Phone number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. Now I want to execute this query. Let's execute it. Execute it. So if you are able to see, let's see. How I'm not able to duplicate entry 5 for key customers primary. So the reason is which I mentioned, I'm using 5 here, which is already been defined into the data table, and be uh, it cannot be, you can say it cannot be repeated. For that, we can use something incremental, uh, so we don't have to uh, define customer ID again. It will automatically see the previous value, all the previous value, and insert the new unique primary key. But for now, let's say we'll go 6 and insert successfully. Muhammad is in the table. Is in the table now, and let's see. Let's run this query again, and you can see Muhammad with all the phone numbers. This. Here, this is one way without specifying the column names. Other way is to specify the column names. Let's say this, and then this, and then let's do something this, and then something like this. And wait, I should give this like here. Oh, so in this scenario, what I can do is I can change the order of the values now. Like it should be equal, then uh, it should be paired, like equal uh, as of I mentioned here. So for example, if I take age and put it before before the country, and I should remove this. Okay. What I've done is, so the order of the columns are like this, but I can change order now while when I'm specifying the column name into the with the table name. So I also have to change this. Let's say okay. So this is extra, and I have to interchange this, right? I have to interchange this. It should go here, and we'll gonna see. So see, primary key, customer name, customer last name, then I specify age, and then country. So it should be into the right column now. So uh, oh, 6 is already been defined, so I have to give new 7. Then I have to enter, insert. Then again, if I select all things, see in the seventh ID, the Kush India are properly got inserted the the table. There are some ways to hmm, insert multiple rows. We already have seen the multiple rows. Just specify values, and then just specify values, and then copy this. Like not just copy. Uh, make more. I have to give 7 is already been assigned. So let's take 8, 9, and let's try not okay. Done time, and after that, let's try. So the insert is successful. So this is the way to insert multiple records, which we had done here. Hmm. La 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 la. Okay. Insert data from one table into another table. Okay, one table from another table. Insert all columns from another tables. So then insert into the target table. Select from the source table. Uh, okay, and then specify the columns and then this. What I want is I'm looking for something. Insert a specific row based on the condition. So let's say we have already seen the select statement. Um, so we can do this. We can do those things. So what they are trying to say is if there are two tables in one one database, same database, and I want to transfer uh some specific row, entire table into the different table, how can I do this thing? But for that I have to create one more table. So what we have seen now, I we haven't specified. Okay, so let's create one more table with hmm let's create one more table with same. Okay, I'm using customer 2. It should be same data type, same numbers of columns, uh, in into the in second table as well. So I'm using customer 2 as my second table. Then if I run it, it should create, and I should refresh this, and there are two tables now. And I want to transfer my customers data into the customers data too. I want to insert values from my customer tables to customer data. What can I do is I can use insert query. And first of all, I have to select, I have to select all data, no, all data from which table, which is customers, which is my original table. And I execute this. This is my all data, right? I want to insert this into another table. For that, what I will gonna do is I will gonna ask into insert into customers customer 2. That's all I have to do, because of data types and the column names are same. It will not gonna do any error. No ask for any error. and the customer insert successfully. So 10 records, no duplicates, warning zeros. And if I select, if I select star from customer, customer 2, enter, and we have the same table now. This is what, and let's say we if we have used insert for we have used insert to put table into, let's say, like entire table's data into the customer 2 table, the customer's data into customer 2. But what if I want to send only customer with the specific ID? For that, what I can do is, if you remember this, we talk about the we talk ab- we talk about where case, right? So I'm using this same query, but this time what I'm trying to do is insert into this, select star all the columns from customers. But this time I'm using the where condition, like to specify what I want. And then in the where condition, I will specify the customer, customer ID, customer ID should be, but right now all the things are same into the customer table. So for that, I just have to give some new values, something like let's say what I can do is Vivek Kush India, something, right? And let's insert this new, okay. Mhm. You have error in, oh, I have error in this, so I cannot execute that right now. Okay, so okay, so let's do this. Now what I can do is I can insert this. Okay, duplicate. Okay, duplicate. So for this, I will 12 fish. Okay, so the insert completed. Now, what I want to show you this select, and I'm just copying this, paste this, and there are two tables, customer two and customers first. In the customers, we have Vivek with the ID of 12. In the customer two, we don't have Vivek or ID 12, but we want it from the customers table. So how we can do this? So this is the query. Let's say I don't. I just used this already here, and I want to take ID as 12. So what I'm saying is select all the data, the entire row, like from select all, retrieve all the data from the customer table, where if he find a customer ID equals to 12, then what SQL wants to do is insert into customers table. That's what I'm specifying. So here I'm just run it, and it worked, and it found the ID 12, and insert into the customer 12. Now customer 2. So now if I run customer 2, then I'm able to find customer uh, like Vivek into the into customer two. Hmm. So we have seen mostly all the ways how to insert something into the table, and I should give this file. Is there any way to? No, there is no way to do this. Okay, so I don't care. Mhm. How long this video has been? It's been. So in the end, let's see if there is anything remain over here remaining. Where condition C. We have insert a specific row based on condition, like the specific Vivek thing. I use the ID. We can use age. I can use group by to send those data and insert into that table. Then we insert specific columns. Okay, we haven't seen this thing. Let's do this. What I'm going to do is I want to insert some specific columns of this. So let's copy. But for that I have to give hmm I have to insert more something into the customers 13, and then it should be something Nilesh Nilesh whatever it is. Um Here what I want to do is I um, hmm so I'm inserting new row. As you can see, if I run the customers, there is now ID with Nilesh, and I want to send specific columns like customer ID and age into the customer two table. Let's say I just want to send hmm okay, age. I want to send age and customer ID, age and customer ID to that table. So for that, I'm copying this query, paste it again, and here I just have to specify customer ID and basically the column names. I just have to specify the column names, and then what I have to do is age. It's done, and I want 13. 13. We good to go. Columns count doesn't match. Okay, column count doesn't match because we didn't specify the 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 column names here, and we specify only values, right? uh if we are specifying only values, then it should be same as number of columns and data type. So I just want to send two things. For that I have to specify customer ID and then age. Now it should work. See, it's work. And then if I go to the customer 2, now we have number 13 with null, 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 and age is over here. We're good to go. So for example, if I don't, let me edit this table a little bit. Hmm, hmm, export record. insert new row. I just want to. Hmm, there are. Okay, so there are. In this editor, we don't have those access. But old is gold. The harder you push, the more you learn. That's it for today's video, I guess. No? Okay, let's do some data. And then we insert all the columns in the table here and then another table. Oh, okay, we have seen the entire insert thing in this tutorial. Basic, it's not tutorial. You are studying with me. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Done.